Hello and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. This is my 2023 playthrough. 2023. Oh man, it's so funny. Ever since the year started, and I've been saying the year 2023 when it comes to these annual playthroughs so far, I keep adding extra numbers to it. But welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. This is my annual 2023 playthrough, doing a stealth challenge. It's my second ever playthrough. I started the stream yesterday, so we're going to continue and finish it today. Next up will be Assassin's Creed Lineage, the short movie, live action movie, which has Ezio's father Giovanni Auditore. And then, once that movie is finished, I'm going to be starting my annual 2023 playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. So that's what's coming up. And in fact, I'll just put
My father's been murdered, soldier, and I'm in no mood to spend my own money on women. Why don't we spend a little of his?
hello there, Ryu. How's things going for you, dude?
Take a break. Shalim's orders. You ugly wretch. A face like yours ought to be taxed.
Please, you've no right to do this.
Thugs, this will be quick.
Security isn't free, old man. Pay up or shut down.
Such bravery. I do not know if I will ever be able to repay you.
Security isn't free, old man. Pay up or shut down.
Please, don't! Leave me be! I'll never forget your kindness, sir. Thank you.
What was that?
That's right, Ryu. Yeah, this came out the same year as Assassin's Creed 2. And there's a lot of stuff in this that is key to Assassin's Creed 2 as well. And that includes things like the codex pages that Ezio has to find were the same ones that Altair actually writes.
Evil man, what have I ever done to you?
And in this game we see him writing those codex pages. And plus, in this game,
No! I'm sorry.
Altair
I'm sorry
comes
for
into
whatever it
contact
is
with
I've done.
Maria again. And that sets up in Assassin's Creed 2 when we see that moment where Altair is running through the streets and he's chasing Maria. And then Desmond discovers that Maria and Altair were actually a thing. And that,
Goodness, that was close. Thank you,
well,
sir.
they get together and they get married, as we see in Revelations. By that point, they're already married for quite a number of years. So there's a lot of cool stuff that connects it. That's
What's the
true.
take today, hmm?
Not bad, Shalim. Enough to buy some wine and a bit of fun.
I like the way you think, soldier. Let's go.
You're right, it is the closest you'll get to AC on PS2, it seems. I've seen a demake, that demake, I think you linked it to me as well, didn't you? A demake of Assassin's Creed for the PlayStation 1. You could probably mod this game. Oh, that's excellent, Ryu. I'm glad to hear that you're going well. Whoa. Camera.
Raise a mug, Shalim!
Shalim, no! Please don't!
Have your fun, men, and round up some local talent for me when you're finished.
Memory log updated.
Goodness, that was close. Thank you, sir.
The thing about this game is it has a habit of spawning enemies right at your feet after you've done something like I just did there, where we assassinated those enemies.
You saved me. I will be forever grateful.
Memory log updated.
I might be dead if it weren't for you. I'm eternally grateful for your aid. What could make someone Goodness, that was close. Thank you, sir.
Memory log updated. Memory log updated.
Oh, be careful!
Indicator didn't go red, so even though they said assassin, indicator didn't go red, so I'm not going to count that as a detection.
I'm watching you.
Phew, that was lucky. I didn't realize it didn't die. That was close.
trying anything rash.
Went red.
Memory log updated.
Who caused that?
Ah. I don't know how I managed to pull that off without being fully detected, but I'll take it. It's...
You're a fool.
Memory log updated.
Stop, criminal! You cannot escape!
Memory log updated.
You're right. Shalim is no gentleman. I just watched him tear through a brothel like a feral dog.
He does that every week. No respect for anyone.
I need to get closer. If he's as stupid as he is brash, I may be able to get some secrets out of him.
Speak to one of the monks near the cathedral. Shalim's wayward lifestyle demands frequent confessions.
It's worth a try. Any sign of Maria?
No, none at all. I do hope she's safe.
If she's safe, then we aren't. So stay alert.
Memory log updated.
What could make someone move so quickly?
Does it not trouble you, brother, to suffer the sins of such a vile man as Shalim?
It does, but to oppose him would mean death. The Templars have too much at stake here.
You mean the archive? Can you tell me where it is?
Hush, we can speak about this later.
Men and women of Cyprus. Armand Bouchard sends his blessing, but with a stern provision that all who foment disorder by their support of the resistance will be caught and punished. But those who seek order and harmony and pay obeisance to the Lord through good work will enjoy Bouchard's charity. Now, let us work together as brothers to rebuild what hate and anger have torn down.
Strange. He's quite charitable this morning. Paying penance for his guilty conscience?
I wonder where he's off to.
Why is he in such a rush? Step aside!
Altair, back so soon?
The Bull's son has a confused strategy for Cyprus. Abusing the population one day, and giving to charity the next.
That's how the Templars keep us docile. Building churches and giving to charity.
I need to catch Shalim when he's alone.
You might try the harbor. Shalim likes to idle there whenever a ship full of exotic consorts arrives.
Memory log updated.
Careful! Careful! Templar scum! Get your hands off me!
Ah, there you are, Maria. Clever lady, or damned foolish. If any of those guards stop her palanquin, they may recognize her. I'd better clear the path ahead.
Alright, so I remember this mission. So during this whole mission, we have to basically make sure that Maria does not get discovered. Now, I don't know whether to actually make this part of the challenge or not, because you have to be quick. So we'll just see how we go.
He must be late for something.
He's here!
Memory log updated.
Templar scum! Get your hands off me! I found him! Stop! Freeman! Watch where you're going, dummy.
Damn you, damn you.
Alright, so we need to go through this pathway.
Don't try anything rash.
Memory log updated.
Watch where you're going, dummy.
Memory log updated.
Alright, this part I'm going to make exempt, because there's no way I can fucking kill all these enemies without being detected and in the time limit.
Kill him! What was that? Over here! Assassin! Kill him!
Memory log updated. updated.
Hey Keone, welcome. How's things going? Currently doing this mission where we have to protect this group of people with the well, let's just call them dancers. It is, yeah. This is the PSP Assassin's Creed game called Bloodlines.
Memory log updated.
Jesus Christ, this fucking part of the game, I tell you
Memory
what.
log updated.
Enemies hiding under the asses of fucking other enemies.
Memory log updated.
I can tell you this much, I'm not doing a stealth challenge with this game again, that's for sure. It's too finicky of a game. Plus you're dealing with controls that aren't really optimal for doing a stealth challenge with. And the fact that if you want to move the camera, you can't just simply use your right control stick. You actually have to hold down the left trigger and then you have to press the face buttons to move the camera up, down, left or right. Up. Climb the fuck up.
Memory log updated.
What's going on?
him.
Memory log updated.
What?
Memory log
Fucking
updated.
bloody piece of fucking shit. Hey there, hippie T. That's it, yeah. Not doing this challenge with this game ever again, though. It's just too tedious. Plus, you got, you know, it's not optimal for this type of playthrough anyway. Plus, you also have enemies that can actually literally spawn in at any time too, at points, so... And then you got shit like that which happens, which you lock onto an enemy. Plus the camera, you have to hold one button down and then move the camera using other buttons. See, and then an enemy just spawns in from the right there and, you know, fucks you over.
Memory log updated.
How did someone move so quickly?
And then this enemy, even though I've fucking thrown the knife at the other enemy, who has a shield, for some reason when I throw at this dude, it hits behind him or the wall next to him or some other bullshit like that. See what I'm working with here?
What's that in it?
You cannot escape!
You know what? Fuck this. That enemy spawned in. I saw him spawn in from the fucking other way. I make the rules of this fucking challenge that I'm doing in this game, so I'm letting it slide.
Memory log updated. Memory log updated.
Who's running around over there?
Oh, hey, why don't you watch where you're going?
Memory log updated.
Who's running around?
What could make someone move so quickly? Do you ever see someone do that?
Memory log updated. Memory log updated.
Who caused that?
Step aside!
Memory log updated. log updated.
Who's running around?
Didn't go red, so I'm not counting it. Now it's red, so I have to count it.
Memory log updated.
Don't know where that enemy was seeing me from, but whatever, game.
I'm watching you.
And where the fuck did this enemy just randomly spawn in from?
Why isn't he walking like everyone else?
Here he is! Pay for your crimes, killer!
Game's glitched, so if I survive this, I'm not counting it as a detection.
Don't let him escape! Down, you devil! Death to the assassin!
Memory log updated.
Alright. Got past that little section. Is that where a checkpoint's made? Cool. Alright. So anytime there's a glitch or whatever
Memory log updated.
that I can take advantage of, I'm taking advantage of it.
Like that? I remember when I could run that fast. What are you up to?
Memory log updated.
Alright, now I can increase Altair's weapon damage to level 2.
What was that?
Who's running around? Who's running around over there?
Memory log updated.
What was that?
Game won't let me make Altair climb up. That'd be fucking right.
Don't try anything rash.
I think the next challenge that I would do with this game is do a no upgrade challenge. That was actually the original challenge I was going to go with, but then I thought, nah, you know what? I don't know how the ins and outs will work of it, but I think doing a no upgrade challenge for this next time would be better. In some ways, this is like trying to make a stealth game that isn't a stealth. In some ways, it's like trying to make a game that's not a stealth game into one by doing a stealth challenge, if you know what I mean. Like, it'd be like trying to do a stealth challenge of Doom. The game's not, even though this is a stealth game, the game's not actually designed to be done in such a way to have a stealth challenge like this be optimal.
What was that? Who's running around over there?
Great gameplay communication there, game. Yep. It's like, oh yeah, there's something you can grab. Oh, but let's not make it 100%
I'm watching you.
achievable. It's like if a game showed you a ladder and you would assume, oh yeah, I'll just climb up the ladder. And you did, but then as soon as you climbed up the ladder, the character just fell off automatically, and that was the only point in the game that you could get through. Okay. And this is still just the same memory block that I've been working on since the start of the stream. Keanu, you ever played this when it came out? Never. No, never played it when it came out at all. Never saw anything of it or anything like that either. But when I read the book called The Secret Crusade, it actually covers Assassin's Creed 1, but also this game and the parts in Revelations with Altair. So that I found out what happened in this game's story through reading that book.
Who caused that?
Oh my god, this part.
What are you up to?
I'm watching you.
What are you up to?
I'm watching you.
What are you up to?
You know what? Fuck this part. Not counting it. I'm over this bullshit.
Ah, I didn't expect to see you again. How can I help you, little fox?
I'm not here to be flattered. I want answers.
Oh?
Is it true what I've heard? That the Templars wish to use the Apple of Eden for ill? Not to enlighten the people, but to subdue them?
People are confused, Maria. They're lambs begging to be led. And that's what we offer. Simple lives, free of worry.
But our order was created to protect the people, not rob them of their liberty.
The Templars put no stock in liberty, Maria. We seek order, nothing more.
Order or enslavement?
You can call it whatever you like, my dear. Assassin!
Apologies, Shalim. I let myself in.
You're looking for Shalim, eh? I'm sure my brother would be happy to join us.
Two of them, and two of us.
You dishonored our father, assassin. But you won't dishonor his cause. Does this rodent scare you, Shahar? We'll kill you first, and then the girl. He is crafty, brother. His tricks are old and tired.
You might want to be careful with that sword out here as you do a leap of faith. You don't want to land in the haystack, but then have the sword accidentally cut your head off.
Ah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the best Assassin's Creed game ever.
Thanks for redeeming the Bane impression, Keone.
Memory log updated.
Speaking of Valhalla too, when I get to it in this annual playthrough series, I'll be doing a stealth challenge with that game. But I'm not going to go in and change any stealth options either in the options menu. I'm just going to leave it as is.
Watch where you're going, damn it.
It's happening, Altair. The ports are emptying of Templar ships. Kyrenia will be free. Maybe all of Cyprus.
Stay cautious. They wouldn't leave their archive undefended, so it cannot be here.
Most of the ships that left here were headed back to Limassol. Could it be there?
Thank you, Marcos. You have served your country well.
Godspeed, Altair.
I remember my moment of weakness. My confidence shaken by Al-Mualim's words. He, who had been like a father, was revealed to be my greatest enemy. Just the briefest flicker of doubt was all he needed to creep into my mind with this device. But I vanquished his phantoms, restored my self-confidence, and sent him from this world.
This is another codex page that Altair is writing.
Memory log updated.
What he said there is in the text that you can read in Assassin's Creed 2 when Ezio collects the page. Alright, I don't think I'm going to reach the amount of points where I can get the next weapon damage, so I'm just going to get the critical hit one. Increase the chances of a critical hit.
Memory log updated.
Templar scum! Get your hands off me! Step aside!
That's where you're going, damn it.
Stay back, traitor. You have betrayed the Resistance and sold out our cause. Have you been working with Bouchard all this time?
I was about to ask the same of you, Alexander. I overheard Bouchard mention your name. He delivered a package to you, did he not?
Yes, the head of poor Barnabas in a burlap sack.
This was not the man who met me in Kyrenia.
What?
The real Barnabas had been murdered before I arrived, replaced by a Templar agent who did a good deal of damage before vanishing.
God help us. The Templars have been equally brutal here, with captains roaming the market, the ports, and the cathedral square, arresting anyone they see fit.
Don't despair. Kyrenia has already shaken off the Templars. We will expel them from Limassol too.
You're right. But you must be careful. Templar propaganda has turned some of my men against you, and most others are wary.
Thanks for the warning.
Memory log updated. Memory log updated.
By that match. Careful! Careful! try anything rash.
Memory log updated. Memory log updated.
Do you think he's being chased by someone?
Hey, move it.
Oh my god, you fucking haystack.
Memory log updated.
Hey Ronnie, how's it going, dude? Welcome. So this is Bloodlines. This came out in 2009, the same year as Assassin's Creed 2, and it's the game for the PlayStation Portable. It takes place a month after Assassin's Creed 1, and Altair hears that some Templars are trying to escape to Cyprus. So he goes to the stronghold of theirs, but they escape. However, he finds Maria, who is a Templar that, in Assassin's Creed 1, we first meet. At the funeral of Majidin, Altair thinks that Robert de Sable will be at the funeral, but it's actually Maria, dressed up as you know, in full knight armor and stuff. So they bring her back into the story in this game, and we see Altair write the codex pages that Ezio will later go around and find as well. And yeah, so this is my second playthrough. Ronnie, you've never played this game? PlayStation Portable, makes sense. Yeah, the first time I played it was last year, actually. I knew what the story was because in Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations, you see that Maria and Altair are together, so... What do you do with a problem like Maria? Well, I mean, she's slowly starting to see that the Templars are not the people that she thought they were. Okay, game, how the fuck am I supposed to get through to that door without being detected?
Memory log updated.
He's being chased by someone.
That happened before. Falling through the boat. Good one, programmers. See, again, it didn't happen last time I jumped on it. As in, not last time, before that point, but the time before that, it was
Memory
fine.
log updated.
What's got in there? What's got into him?
Hey game, when I hold the control stick on an angle diagonally upwards to the right, what do you think I want you to fucking do when I press the jump button in conjunction with it? Make Altair jump forward? No. Make Altair do a fucking diagonal jump to the right. That's what I want you to fucking do when I fucking hold those buttons and that control stick in that fucking combination. Jesus Christ.
Why is he in such a rush?
Did it that time, but you can't grab and fall, apparently. It really is, Keone, you know. Like, you can actually grab ledges as you fall, but it seems with this game it's only in certain situations and contexts.
Who caused that?
Caused what? Who caused that? That guy's gone loopy. Who caused what? Dumbass.
What's got him in it?
Alright, now, let's try this tactic. Actually. Let's go over here. No. Alright, let's try this way. The last time I did, though, Altair fell through. Now he didn't. Wish the game would make up its mind when it wants Altair to fall literally through a boat and when it doesn't want it to happen. Alright, so this time... Camera! Move where I fucking put ya! Alright, so the game wouldn't let me go on this other side of the boat, of the ship, I mean. And... Jesus Christ. And drop down. And you got two guards who are guarding the door where I need to get to. And you got a guard walking on the plank, but seemingly a guard spawns in up here because I could swear that a fucking guard just spawned in last time and detected me. Yeah, and see, then we have a Templar that, and then another one just spawns in up the top. You know what? Fuck it. I'm making an exception. There's no way to get through here without being fucking detected. So fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fuck you and the ship you fucking came in on.
Memory log up.
I know what kind of ship it was. It was a bull fucking ship. That's what it was. That was so lucky there, I had no idea that's where that beam would be. There's just some parts in this game where there's bottlenecks of enemies and you just can't get by without being detected. There's no smoke bombs in this game either, so it's not like I can drop a smoke bomb at them and then go through. I was saying yesterday that if they do a remake of Assassin's Creed 1, and they won't do this because they don't seem to care about things like this, but ideally I think if you're going to remake Assassin's Creed 1, remake this game as well and bundle it with the game as a free DLC that comes with it. Just like how they had the remastered version of Liberation come with the remaster of 3. Do a similar thing, except it's a remake, not a remaster. Remake AC1 and remake this game as well in the same engine, and then players who have finished the main game can then jump into this game and then play it, and if they were to do that, they could make it a better experience. Change a lot of stuff though too, because essentially in this game you have boss fights. When you get up to the main target of the story, you have like a big boss fight, and they have a health bar and everything. So when people say that Assassin's Creed Origins was the first game in the series to have a boss fight, they're actually wrong. This game from 2009 had them.
Memory log updated.
found him!
Memory log updated.
Hey there, Dander. So the main character in this game is Altair again. This game takes place 1 month after the end of Assassin's Creed 1.
Don't try anything rash. Who caused that?
Oh no, Dander, no. Assassin's Creed 2 is the one that follows on from the first game's present-day story. And in it, Desmond experiences the memories of another assassin, Ezio. So this game kind of is like a little bit of an in-between game, in between AC1 and 2. So when I finish this game, the next one will be Assassin's Creed 2. This one and that game came out the same year. But before I start the playthrough of AC2 though, there's actually a live-action movie, a short movie that they made with Ezio's father Giovanni in it. So I'll be watching that first. Yeah, in a way, it's 1.5.
Don't try anything rash.
Alright, so we just have the main target to kill now. Dandy, you're playing Gotham Knights tonight. Oh yeah? Yeah, that's a game that I haven't actually played yet. I was kind of on the fence about it, so I wasn't sure if it was one that I was going to get. And it still might be one that I don't get. I'll just have to wait and see. Because I was kind of hoping that they would do a different DC superhero. I mean, the people who did the Arkham Asylum, City and Night games aren't doing Gotham Knights, but they are doing that
Memory log updated.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game, which is supposed to be set after Arkham Knight, whereas the Gotham Knights game is a separate thing, not related to Arkham Knight. Even though it shares a plot point from Arkham Knight. Dan, I'll let you know if you like it. That one looks good. Oh, thanks, Dander. Yeah.
Why is he in such a rush?
Yeah, I just got in yesterday. I'd rather be at sea than idling away in this dump. You know where I can find some entertainment, eh?
Go away.
Damn you. Ow, be careful.
I have a message for Aman Bouchard. Has he come through this port recently?
I couldn't say. But he'd do well to avoid this place. We had some awful murders here last night.
Who was killed? Templars?
No. A couple of my men working the docks. Cut down where they stood. It was so dark. Nobody saw a thing.
Who was on duty that night?
A goddamn Templar sergeant. But you won't find him here if you're looking.
I am.
He's over by the cathedral today. Praying for his own soul, I hope.
Memory log updated.
Dandy, you beat 2 free games last week. No, never mind, you paid for Alan Wake. Oh yeah, that's fair enough, yep. Alan Wake was alright. You only played it because you played Control and thought the Alan Wake DLC was pretty cool. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad that you gave it a shot and had a playthrough of Alan Wake. And that DLC for Control is really, really good. They did a great job at referencing a lot of stuff from Alan Wake as well. Very much looking forward to the sequel to Alan Wake, but also to Control as well, because they're doing a sequel. So I'll be interested to see what they do in that. And I wonder if we'll have Jesse going to visit actual locations where AWEs are taking place this time. Makes me wonder where the second game's going to be set. Like, is it going to be in the building again? Or is it going to be out in the world at different locations?
Kill him! Kill the assassin! Death to the assassin! Get him! Feeling brave, are we?
You cower like a man racked with a guilty conscience.
You're getting desperate, Assassin. Attacking us blindly, grasping for answers?
You let Bouchard slip through the ports last night, and murdered 2 good men in the process.
That wasn't my work. I just patrolled there. Go pester Demetrius. He practically owns those ports.
Demetrius? A wealthy man, I suppose.
Oh, quite. A debauched merchant and gluttonous worm. But he's been a useful ally in this operation.
You can always judge a man by the company he keeps.
Memory log updated.
Dandy, you were playing a free game from PS Plus called Judgment and really didn't care to keep playing it. Never actually heard of that before. But that's definitely fair too. There's no point, like if a game isn't really that good and there's nothing worth sticking with it for, definitely understandable to stop it. So what kind of game is it?
Why would he do that?
I found you!
Memory log updated.
Dando, it's a Yakuza spin-off. You never played the Yakuza games, you played Like a Dragon, didn't really care for it either. They were both free. Well, that's the good thing too, if they're free games. That's why, even though they're not technically free because you're still paying a subscription for it, but still, you're not paying any extra on top. And what I like about that is it gives you the opportunity to play games without buying them. So you can sort of like figure that out. Afro, didn't we play AC2 already? I did, yeah. But that wasn't part of my annual series run though. I played that because for my first Assassin's Creed stream for 2023 I wanted it to be my favourite game in the series. And then that just became a playthrough of the trilogy as a whole. But yeah, this is my annual playthrough, so with AC2, Brotherhood and Revelations, I'll be doing all the optional objectives and everything like that too.
Ah, girls, oh my lovelies. Spare an old man from his paltry imagination and let me gaze upon the reality of your beauty. Huh? This isn't a public house. For God's sake, remove yourself, Popper, before I call the guards.
I'm here on business, Demetrius. I'm looking for one of your clients, a killer.
What makes you think I know where to find such a man? I deal in textiles, not cutthroats.
Then what am I to make of the rumor that Bouchard hired you to sneak him through the ports this morning?
You're crazy. I would never work with that vile man.
Ladies, would you give us a moment?
Please stop! What is it you want? I'll tell you everything! That damned killer! A Templar cutthroat! It was he who paid me to... Oh!
I did, Dandy, yeah. I played it on Nightmare, and you get all the manuscript pages that you can't get on the other difficulties, so I got all those. However, in the original Xbox 360 version of the game, not in the remaster yet though. Hey Templar, you forgot they actually gave Altair an accent in this game? Yeah, I quite like it actually. I mean, I haven't had an issue with any of the voices for Altair, but I know that obviously there's some that people like more than others. But yeah, I don't know which one I think is the best. I think they all do a good job with the character.
Memory log updated.
Who's running around over there? What are you up to?
Templar, you just got the Altair Elite skin in Rainbow Six Siege. The MVP pose is you're jumping into a hay bale, rolling out and deploying your hidden blade, and then retracting your blade and pulling out the apple. All this is set to a remix of Ezio's family theme. That's interesting that it's in that. Hey there, Fewer.
I'm watching you.
For Altair with an accent wouldn't work in an AC1. None can match a cocky American. Yeah, it's funny because you have the Animus as a thing that translates language, so it kind of makes sense that all the people would speak with different accents, but then it doesn't cover every character because then you've got NPCs and stuff which, you know, don't have American accents as well. If you're really drunk after a night out with the boys and you're going to be hitting hangover mode soon, you've never seen this game, so you're going to be playing close attention. Oh, well, I hope you had a great time, Fewer. That's awesome. And thanks for joining as well. Yeah, so this game, I'm doing a stealth challenge with it, but never again. It's just ridiculous.
What's going to him?
Then again, the game's not really optimal for a stealth challenge anyway. Because with the camera, you have to hold the left trigger, and then you can move the camera with those buttons.
A note from Alexander. He's planning something in the castle courtyard. I'm not sure what this means, but it would be wise to be cautious.
Templar. You just got celebrating your celebrating your B-Day. Yesterday you were helping out with a prom for those with special needs. You got buddies with this 41-year-old guy named Ron. Hell of a nice guy. Man was really cool, and he got up on stage and started singing some Elvis. Happy birthday for, is it still your birthday today, Templar, or was that yesterday? But in any case, happy birthday to you. I hope that you've been having a great time. And that's awesome that you were. And sounds like a fun time. That's cool that he got up and started singing some Elvis. So did he, was it like a fancy dress kind of thing? Or was he just getting up there and singing the songs? Viewer, the time was good. You probably drank too much, but you did not drive at all. Well, that's good. That's awesome, viewer, that you didn't drive after that. You'll be cleansing it all out tomorrow right now, laying in bed drunk and barely able to stand up straight, lol. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the joys of it. But it sounds like you definitely had a great time, and that's awesome that you have. Templar, technically yesterday, February 10, you were volunteering on your birthday. He was dressed up. Oh, nice, Templar. Well, that's something, you know, cool that you've done too, especially on your birthday as well. But yeah, happy birthday, and that sounds like a fun time. That was cool that he was dressed up as Elvis as well. In many ways, with this game, they did do a good job at emulating Assassin's Creed 1. But in regards to some things that I don't like, it's the camera having to move it like this. But that's all really from a perspective of just playing through it normally. But yeah, when you're actually doing a stealth challenge with this game, I wouldn't recommend it. In fact, the next time I do my annual playthrough of this game, I'm going to do a no upgrade challenge. I think that would be more viable. Brought him to shoe shining and had him all done up to look his best. His mom was so nice. Well, that's really kind of you to do that, Templar. You know, and I'm sure that he would have enjoyed himself as well too. It's always good to be able to help people who are in need. Rest in peace.
Alexander.
Rest in peace.
A friend of yours?
You. I didn't catch your name.
What did I tell you in Kyrenia? Was it, Barnabas?
There's the traitor!
String him up!
Ah, sounds like public opinion has turned against you, assassin.
Stop. I will not fight you. I am not your enemy. Armand Bouchard is the man responsible for your misery. He hired this man to poison the resistance against itself. Go from this place and rally your men. Cyprus will be yours once again.
Quite a toy you have there. Do you mind if I borrow it?
So, you had it all along.
And now you see what kind of weapon it could be in the wrong hands.
I don't know that I'd call yours the right hands.
No, quite right. I will destroy it. Or hide it. Until I find the archive, I can't say.
Well, look no further. You're standing on it.
Kill him! Kill the assassin!
This way, quickly.
The annoying thing about this part is that when the other group of enemies run at you, Altair is out of his combat stance, but they don't give you enough time to get back into his combat stance when the other group of enemies turn up. I'll just scroll up to chat to catch up. Templar, you were in the audience screaming "Get it on, Ron" as you were singing "Viva Las Vegas." You were so happy it almost made you cry. Made you think you're considered perfectly healthy, but this guy, Ron, is happier than you've been in a while. You've got his mum's phone number and you volunteered yourself to be his buddy next year or any other event that's close enough. You even got a few pics with Ms. Tennessee. But you've set the picture of you and him at the dance floor as your wallpaper. That's really great, Templar, that you're very supportive of him. And it's always good to find people like that too, as well. Few of this game looks pretty empty compared to AC1. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for a PlayStation Portable game as well. I mean, they probably didn't have as much, I guess, space to render heaps of crowds and stuff. So it does feel a bit emptier. I am an expert swordsman, and I'm skilled in the business of death. I take no pleasure in my skill. Simply, I am good at it. Welcome, Harbinger. How's things going, dude? Thanks for redeeming the Arnie impression. Harbinger, you think you'll start Neo today? Bought it in 2017 and played only like 10 hours. From one hard masochistic game to another. So is it a really hard game, is it, Harbinger? I've never actually played any of those ones in that series. Hopefully you won't miss the start of AC2. Yeah, it's taken me a while to get through the rest of this game with the stealth challenge. But we're actually in the second last memory sequence. So we're getting close. Templar, it's really made you realize how much you want to help in this sort of field. Well, that's awesome, Templar, that you found something that you're passionate about, that you want to actually pursue. Fio, this was a PSP game, right? What are you playing it on? Is this remastered? This is the emulated version of it. Do you like how they nerfed the Hidden Blade after AC3 and you had to use a normal weapon in open conflict, but in AC Odyssey they gave you a spear that lets you teleport around? Yeah, that's true. In Assassin's Creed 3, you can't use the Hidden Blade in combat anymore. Hang on. Can you? I think you... I can't remember now. I could have sworn you could, but maybe you can't. Yeah, I don't think you can use it in combat anymore. Or maybe you can. Actually, that's something I'll have to keep an eye out. Keone, Neo 2 is very fun. Creating your build is very complex. Oh, so that's an aspect in that particular one. Yeah, because I've only seen one.
Memory log updated.
Templar, Ron made you realize these people are just as human as we are, and it's our responsibility to help our fellow man. Yeah, exactly, Templar, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone is born with fortunate circumstances, and it's good to help those who don't. Or maybe this is the last memory. Yeah, this is... Alright, we're almost at the end of the game.
Memory log updated.
So this piece of Eden that Altair has, I'm pretty sure it's the same piece of Eden that the Templars in Assassin's Creed 2 get in Cyprus, because that's where we currently are in the world in this game. Altair's in Cyprus. Templar, you've realised you've been too selfish and you should return the favour of the good luck you've received in life by helping others in any amount. That's definitely a noble thing to do. Alright, there's no way to get down here. Like, I can get to the spot here without being detected, but I need to go through this doorway anyway, so... There's no smoke bombs or anything like that in this game, so can't use anything like that. Hey there, Desmond. Welcome. You can use the hidden blades in AC3, but you can't in Odyssey or Valhalla in Open Conflict. Not sure about Origins though, didn't play much of it. Yeah, there's definitely a game though where you can't use hidden blade in combat. Once they made the hidden blade something that you didn't select anymore, manually, that's when you can't use it in combat anymore. How's things going, Desmond?
He's here!
Go!
Alright. So for the rest of this section, the stealth challenge rules don't apply.
Don't let him escape! Go! Death to the assassin!
Yeah, get stuck on the fucking corner, thank you. Get out of the fucking corner. Through here. There we go. Templar, you want to shout out your man Ron, you're a fucking legend, and you hope we can raise some good old rock and roll hell in that church next year. Well, that's great, Templar, you know, hopefully you can enjoy doing more of that in the future. Fury, you never knew you could use the Hidden Blade in AC1 combat till you watched you. Yeah, and it's one of those things too where if you want to do the counter kill, you have to be more precise than you do in Assassin's Creed 2. In AC2, they give you just slightly a bit more of a window of reaction time to actually do the counter move with the Hidden Blade. But in AC1, it's almost like you have to instantly press it at the instantly right time. There's no leeway left or right. Desmond, doing well here, Rod. Just your usual unorthodox sleep schedule. How goes the assassinating? Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, Desmond, as well. That unorthodox sleep schedule, yeah. I can definitely know what that's like. But it's going not too badly, although with this stealth challenge in this game, I've gotten up to a heap of detections. It's currently 70 detections throughout the whole game. Let's just say the game's not very friendly for stealth challenges.
Witless Emperor comes. He was a fool, but he was our fool. For almost a decade, we operated in secret on this island. Our archive was the best kept secret on Cyprus. Unfortunately, even the best laid plans were not immune to Isaac's idiocy.
He angered King Richard and brought the English a little too close for comfort. Is that it?
Fortunately, we were able to convince Richard to sell the island to us. It was the only way to avert his attention.
Purchasing what you already controlled.
And look where that has gotten us. Ever since you showed up and stuck your nose into too many dark corners, the archive hasn't been safe.
I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I tend to get what I want.
Oh, not this time, assassin. Not now. Our little detour to Kyrenia gave us just enough time to dismantle the archive and move it.
You weren't shipping artifacts to Cyprus. You were shipping them out.
Exactly. But not everything has to go. I think we'll leave you right here. Ha!
Finally, the counter kill fucking worked after a fucking century. just keep on doing this until Altair gets his health regenerated all the way back.
You are a credit to your creed, Altair.
And you have strayed from yours.
Not strayed, expanded. The world is more complicated than most dare admit. And if you, assassin, if you knew more than how to murder, you might understand this.
Save your lecture on virtue for yourself, and die knowing that I will never let the Apple of Eden fall into any hands but my own.
Keep it close, Altair. You will come to the same conclusions we did. In time.
This is Maria. She becomes Altair's wife and they have 2 sons, Seth and Darim. And the game's like, you can't talk now, Rod. I'll catch up on chat when this is all done. I've got to scroll back up on my screen anyway too.
Everything I worked for in the Holy Land, I no longer want. And everything I gave up to join the Templars. I wonder where all that went. And if I should try to find it again.
Will you return to England?
No. I am so far from home already. I'll continue on. East. To India, perhaps. Or until I fall off the far edge of the world. And you?
For a long time under Al-Mualim, I thought my life had reached its limit, and that my sole duty was to show others the same precipice I had discovered.
Yes, I felt the same once.
As terrible as this artifact is, it contains wonders. I would like to understand it as best I can.
You tread a thin line, Altair.
I know, but I have been ruined by curiosity, Maria. I want to meet the best minds, explore all the libraries of the world, and learn all the secrets of nature and the universe.
All in one lifetime? It's a little ambitious.
Who can say? It could be that one life is just enough.
Maybe. And where will you go first?
East. Our origins seem chaotic, unintended, with purpose and being instilled solely by the passage of time, imposed by nature, and only later by men. What should we do with this rare gift of life?
Memory log
And there we go.
updated.
That's another codex page that Ezio will go collect in Assassin's Creed 2. Hey there, Prom. Welcome. Yeah, that's the thing about that Templar, yeah. The other thing is the Templars are always able to turn assassin successes into their own advantage as well. Viewer, how does your health bar disappear and then take 3 hits after that? Man, the trope about the badass hero being near death is really played up here. Yeah, that's the thing, like I noticed he was taking 3 hits, like 3 health bars off each time. That's true, Templar, he won't need that hair transplant anymore. Read the apple that looks more like an orange. Exactly. Templar, the Orange of Eden. Thank you so much for the GG's, Prom. Thank you. So, Darby McDevitt worked on this game's story, and he would go on to become a major writer for the series, doing a lot of great work. If you're interesting ending, going to sleep now. Hopefully you're not too hungover in the morning, but you're pretty drunk right now still. Hopefully not fewer. You know, hopefully it's not like a massive hangover. Hopefully it's just a minor hangover. But thank you so much for popping in. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad that you had a great time. All right, so before I start Assassin's Creed 2, I'm going to be streaming the live-action short movie Assassin's Creed Lineage, which has Ezio's father, Giovanni, in it. Are you curious, did he leave Ubisoft in the AC team? He actually did, but then he came back, and he's actually working on that Assassin's Creed Hexa game, the one that's going to be set in Germany during the time of the witch trials. So he's working on that at the moment. But yeah, this was his first game that he worked on. I can't remember all the games that he's worked on, but he worked on this, Assassin's Creed Revelations. He also worked on Black Flag, as well as I think he also worked on Unity as well, as one of the writers on Unity, and then Origins, and then Valhalla. There's probably some that I'm missing that he's worked on. But another great writer of the series was Corey May as well. He wrote quite a few games in the series, starting with the first game, actually. But yeah, this was back when Ubisoft was more focused on making sure things connected properly as well. Now they're just basically, you know, whatever fits and whatever doesn't matter to them now. But the thing about a writer like Darby is he understands how to add new stuff while still making sure it makes sense with what's come before and not stepping on the toes of other things. You know what I mean? Yeah, Prom. Yeah. I don't know if you're responding to the Lineage movie, but if so, that's a good short movie actually. For what they had, like if you've seen the History Channel reenactments of scenes from history, it's kind of like that budget that they had for the short movie, but they did a quite good job. It also shows you why, when Ezio gets the hidden blade, why it's damaged as well, little things like that. But if you're responding to Darby, it's cool that he worked on so many different games in the series. He didn't do Odyssey, well that explains it. Yeah, there was heaps of people writing Odyssey, but it was a case of not every writer, I think, knew what the other writer was writing, and then they just cobbled it all together, hoping that it would fit. Probably not that haphazardly, but the team who did the DLC, for example, were not the team that did the main story. And I know that it doesn't necessarily affect the quality of the writing, whether you get the same writer to do all, but personally I think Ubisoft should basically just get the same writer who writes the main story to also do the DLC content. You know, don't get other writers to come in, because it's that balance, right? You need to get writers that understand the material, that actually like the material and actually want to add to the material, versus someone who doesn't like the material that's already there, so they try to make changes to change what's actually there, but they're making changes without actually making sure it matches what was already there. You know what I mean? It's like writers of a series. It's like if you're watching a series and then all of a sudden it takes this left turn where you think to yourself, hang on, the writing's pretty shit now, what happened? It's probably because someone who was hired to write that episode or whatever that season decided, you know what, I don't like what the other writer did, so I'm going to make my own things up. So you've also got that can happen too. Real with music by George S. Clinton, the short film, of course. That's true, exactly. Yeah, it's funny how he did the music for that. Would go on to do music for movies like Mortal Kombat. Templar plus Templar's got a better retirement plan. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to skip the credits. And there we go. So, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching this stream. I'm going to be setting up for not only Assassin's Creed 2 Lineage, but also for Assassin's Creed 2, the actual game. What I'm going to do is stream it separately. So I'm going to stream the Assassin's Creed Lineage movie on its own, and then I'll end that stream. So what I'm going to do is turn the stream off now, take a few minutes to set up for it. Instead of watching it in the Ezio Collection menu, I'm actually just going to go to YouTube and set that up so we can watch it. But I want to keep it separate from this stream, so I'll end this stream now and be back in a few minutes with Assassin's Creed Lineage. If you see me streaming a short movie, Assassin's Creed Lineage, or playing Assassin's Creed 2, it's still Sunday for me. But I just want to thank everyone for watching this one, and so that is a total for this playthrough of 70 detections. So I'm going to make note of that for my stats. Ryu, see you in a while. You already ate spaghetti, but feel free to grab popcorn. Exactly. Haven't had popcorn for a while myself, actually. Temple, I'm not expected to live long enough to use it, but if we do, it's nice. Yeah, I suppose that's true.